Hey guys, I am Mr. Lynch. I teach AP Human Geography. I'm going to give you guys a little rundown on the course and a little bit of an introduction to me, right? About myself, my name is Kerry Lynch, originally from St. Louis, Missouri. Go Cardinals, go Blues, don't go Rams because you moved to LA. I've got a master's in social studies education and a specialist degree in instructional technology. So hopefully this transition is smooth, but if not, that's fine too. I've got 9 years of teaching social studies, all of them at CHS at Campbell High School. I've taught economics, AP Human Geography, IB History is what I currently teach. And then I'm a huge Tottenham Hotspur fan, so come on you Spurs. That is a soccer team based in North London, and North London is white, it is not red, so any Arsenal fans out there, sucks for you. About my family, this is my wonderful wife, my precious little daughter. She is, by the time the semester starts, almost 11 months, right? And so you can see myself and my wife walking down the aisle after our wedding, and I'm wearing a barong, which is formal attire of the Philippines. My wife is originally from the Philippines. She grew up in Miami and then moved to Atlanta after her high school days. So you can see my wonderful little daughter there sitting in the grass in my backyard of my in-laws' place, right, kind of enjoying it. And then you can see her over here kind of helping me out with my work. So wonderful little family, really happy to, even though we were under quarantine, it meant I got to spend a ton more time with my daughter, so I wouldn't really trade it for anything. For contact information, my email address is donald.lynch@cobbk12.org. Donald, my first name. I go by my middle name. My blog, mrlynchaphuman.weebly.com. So if anything should ever happen and you need access to the resources that we are looking at in CTLS, I usually upload over there as well as kind of a backup. In terms of phone, I don't really give out personal phone. I do have Remind as the kind of phone mechanism for texting me. And I'm pretty available on Remind. I do set office hours in there, so it might tell you when those are that are kind of outside of my availability on this list, right? So my availability will be 1:30 to 3:30 kind of every day except for Wednesday. For Wednesday, I will be kind of only available during class hours, and then this has kind of been cut off over here. Let me just minimize myself in the video. So that contact information for my availability is subject to change as the semester progresses because I am teaching multiple courses, multiple preps, so I might need to designate a specific day for AP Human, okay? But that would really be the only change that I would try to make. So AP, what is AP Human Geography? So first we start with a very riveting introduction that is essentially just vocabulary and how we talk about things in geography. So how do we discuss geography in a geography class? And then after that we get into more of our content. We look at population and migration in Unit 2, culture, language, and religion, oh my, right? In Unit 3, political geography in Unit 4. And then these last three, depends on the year, we kind of adjust the ordering that we teach them in, and depending on what's happening in the world and if there are some current events that might be more applicable to introduce one of them over the other. But it's agriculture and rural geography, industry and development, and then urban geography, okay? In terms of the basic expectations for the course, so when I get down here to the bottom, I will again minimize myself so I can actually see what I wrote there, but I'm pretty sure I remember. Be engaged with your peers and with the content, right? An AP course, an advanced placement course kind of requires that you actually engage with the content outside of class as well as inside the class. It's not just that you can roll through it very quickly and get it done. Respect one another, right? So we all have difference of opinions, and there are some non-negotiables for difference of opinion, things like racism, discrimination of any sort. But if we have a difference of opinion on something else, then we need to be able to respectfully disagree. Digital, right? So I put this one on here because we need to treat that online space kind of the same way we treat a class space, right? We can raise our hands when we're in a Zoom meeting. We can use the chat function in a Zoom meeting in appropriate ways that we would use in the classroom if we were having discussions. And then finally, grit. We're going to work through our problems. We're going to be patient and never really give up. And then that last bit there is find unique solutions, right? So, you know, it's a weird time that we're in, and I don't know how CTLS is going to work. You know, I have hope that it's going to work out perfectly, but if it doesn't, we're going to find a new way and a different way. If you have, you know, any sort of troubleshooting that you run into, I am fairly open to you finding a solution that works for you. Okay, as long as it's something that will allow you to submit assignments or get assignments to me, I'm going to be open to it, right? I want it to be kind of smooth for you as well as it is for me. Our grading policies, exams are going to be 35% of our grades, projects 25%, quizzes, which are math quizzes, vocabulary quizzes, are 20%, classwork is 10%, so our regular sessions that we're going through 10%, and then a final exam of 10%, and that should total up to 100. Hopefully my math was correct. So far, we'll figure out how we're going to deliver exams, how we're going to do projects and group work like that at a later point in time, right? We'll just go with the flow. And then that's it, right? I think the only thing that I have left to do is, you know, show you guys what you're missing out on in the classroom, which is a classroom full of these wonderful chairs that have wheels on them and that spin around in circles. So, you know, hopefully we can all come back and enjoy this space together. And everybody can get a chance to just do what I did, because once you get it out of your system, it's usually not fun anymore. So see you guys, and hopefully we have a great semester.